A huge coaching vacancy was going to happen on the high school hardwood. One of the most successful coaches in the North Country is stepping down.
Here's Rob Crone.
One of the winningest coaches in high school basketball in the North Country won't be back on the sidelines next season. After 19 years on the sidelines leading the Sackets Harbor boys basketball program, Jeff Robbins announced on Wednesday night that he was stepping down as head coach of the team, ending a nearly 30-year link with the basketball program as a manager, scorekeeper, player, and coach. Robbins says he followed his heart in making the decision.
For the last 4 years, my daughters have been playing youth basketball, and I've been, very involved with that, and then still coaching the boys. And I felt like I was just being pulled in two different directions. You only get one chance to be a dad, and that's where I need to really put the majority of my focus.
Robbins departs the boys program with 312 wins, 4 state Final Fours, and 1 state Class D championship, which capped off an undefeated season. Robbins says he'll take a number of special memories with him, but the one thing that will stick with him is the relationships he developed with his players over the years.
So many kids who have really impacted my life, I think as much as people have been reaching out to me and telling me how much I've impacted them, they've impacted me as well and turned me into the man I am.
Robbins says one thing he will miss the most is being able to shape his players into leaders on the court and watching them carry that success into their lives off the court and after basketball.
Just being around the guys and just watching them become a family, that's the coolest thing for me, is watching them become a family. And then the next coolest thing is when they get older, and I get an invitation to their wedding, or I see pictures on Facebook that they've had children and stuff, and now they're dads and they're contributing members of society, and even the ones that are still in our community. That's the coolest thing.
Robbins says he will continue to run his basketball camps and will still be around to help out with the team, but in a reduced capacity. As for a return down the line to coach his daughters,
God willing, I'll definitely be coaching them in the future. But my relationship with them as their dad and them as my daughters, is more important than than basketball. So, that's something we got to make work. They're super competitive and super fiery. I don't know where they get that from.
Jeff Robbins, a great leader of men on the court and a better person off the court. And that's a check on sports this Monday. I'm Rob Crone. Mel's in tonight at 6 o'clock, and he'll have another edition of Bustler's Beauties.